Hey, so one of the things I often talk about in my videos is how strength training, bodybuilding, strength sports in general, anything that causes you to exert physical effort in a particular direction, not only affords you the attainment of your goal, but helps you become a stronger version of yourself by character virtues. What I'm basically saying is that you might develop a 600-pound deadlift over the course of several months. But who you become along the journey is far more important than that 600-pound deadlift. Let me give you another example. They say that once a man becomes a millionaire, you could take all his money away, place him somewhere in a foreign country with nothing but his own two hands, and he'll make that $1 million back. Now, why is that the case? Because it's not about the $1 million, it's not about the 600-pound deadlift, it's about who this guy becomes along the way. And when you become a stronger version of yourself, when you're constantly growing stronger, you can take these tools and apply them to absolutely anything. I discovered this because when I worked with my clients who were the most successful in their walking life, with their families, they also happen to be the guys that were the most successful in my gym. What you are, you take to everything you do. And I happen to find that strength training, in fact, it's been my experience, and this is how I've lived my life. Strength training, the barbell, strongman training, powerlifting, and bodybuilding have all added to who I am as a human being. The muscles, one thing, that's cool. All the awards I have in my office for the championships and so forth that I won, that's a cool thing. But I'm a stronger individual. I've got a stronger character, and that's why I preach the message that I do through these videos. So, what I'd like to do with this video and several subsequent videos is talk about the actual character virtues that you develop in the gym as you're aiming towards 4% body fat, a 600-pound deadlift, a 400-pound bench press, whatever it is that you want to achieve in the gym. The actual character virtue, the actual piece of you, piece of the intangible you that grows, that you now can use to conquer other areas of your life. Because that's what it's all about, right? Because the muscles go away, but you're always left with who you are. Today we're going to talk about the virtue, the strength of courage. When I talk about courage, I talk about taking action in the direction of your goals regardless of what the outcome may be. You might have absolutely no idea where you're going to end up, but you take action anyway because there's something in your heart that is driving you in that direction. That word courage is interesting. C-O-R, the root word, the prefix, I guess you would call it. The core from which that word comes from, C-O-R, is the same that's associated with the heart. Corazón, if you will. Courage is an attribute of the heart, and it means that you've got enough passion to move in the direction of your goals regardless. When you choose to start weight training, when you choose to start strength training, when you choose to walk into the gym for the very first time, that is your very first act of courage. Congratulations. You've grown stronger just by beginning the journey. Many people are waiting to begin the journey. In fact, I find that's where most people lack their first expression of courage, their ability to even get courage moving a little bit. They don't even take action. You know what they do? They spend their time reading books, watching videos, reading forums and magazines, and participating on the keyboard, and never get into the fucking gym. They don't even fucking lift. You see, they can tell you absolutely everything about the thing they're going to do. They've got the most well thought out plan. They've researched, but they haven't done a goddamn thing because they lack courage. Oftentimes, they're the people who have the audacity to point to those who are actually on the playing field trying to make shit happen and describe all of their flaws and where they're making mistakes and how their ideas are not scientifically sound. Do you even lift, bro? Courage. You're going to constantly need courage throughout the entire journey, and that's why I began with this one. I think it happens to be the iron quality associated with all achievement. You need courage to begin, but you also need courage to make changes where changes are necessary. Just because you began doesn't mean that you can't stay tenacious, which is another one of those virtues that we'll speak about in another lesson. And courageous enough to know that the shit ain't working, you might need to change your path. Even if you paid a trainer $10,000 and it happened to go the way it should have gone for a particular period of time, but now you need the courage to fire his ass or change your program or to design something brand new because you have enough trust in your own ability to do so. And when you develop the courage to take that action, you're not only going to get greater gains, you're going to become a stronger version of yourself. You need courage to get going. You need courage to keep going. Continue to grow stronger through the barbell, and you'll see these virtues support you in your life. Done.